Hey folks, welcome back to On the Icebox with Iceberg Bricks. I'm your boy Iceberg Bricks, and welcome to our 44th episode of On the Icebox. Now, on this segment that I have, I'm gonna do something that I normally don't do, and I think I'm gonna just open up to it because I believe that Legos for everyone and not just the adults, because we hog all the fun, but for the kids. Legos are for kids. So I took a second to step back and I figured I said, hey, why don't I have the TFOLs on my show? So I reached out. I was actually made friends with a TFOL at Philly Brickfest this year. And I wanted to bring him on to the show. And so, folks, without further ado, here's Eli. Eli, what's up, man? What's going on?
Nothing much. Just working on a couple of things like this new train that I'm building and a new Halo gun that I'm building right now.
Okay, good deal, man. Yeah, man. I definitely want to know about that Halo gun that you're building, man. Definitely. Yeah, I've seen some of the stuff that I do have yours, and it's pretty outstanding, man. And so, um, how how old are you, Eli?
I have just turned 12 years old and I am in the 7th grade.
Oh, so you're a pre-T-fall.
Yeah,
You're not even a T-fall. You're a pre-T-fall.
I'm the second youngest kid at my school, but
Okay.
it's fine because people think I'm like 14.
Yeah, they ain't bad, man. Stay young, man. Stay young forever. Play with lots of Legos. Stay young. So, man, what's what's uh what's the biggest Lego project that you want to do? How we have like projects on our mind that we want to do, but we haven't done them yet. What's a big Lego project that you wish you can accomplish?
Well, right now I'm like thinking and planning about building like this big World War II battle scene because I was just at Brickfest Live in
Mm-hmm.
St. Paul and I
Mm-hmm.
got a whole bunch of brick arms guns and I was like, I really want to build something, but I don't have all the parts right now. My mom
Okay.
was like, my mom was like, "What, you got all the parts that you need?" I'm like, I mean, I sort of do, but like, I'm just worried about base plates. I only got like 6.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can never have enough base plates. Never. That's the trick of the trade, man.
They're like the easiest thing to get, but they're once you get them in like bunches, they just become so expensive.
Yeah, yeah, but you use them fast when you get them. I'm telling you, when you get them and you get bulk of them, like a whole bulk of them, you use them so fast because the ideas come to you so quick, and next thing you know, you'll be back buying base plates some more.
Yep,
Yeah.
pretty much.
So how do you what type of building is your favorite? Like when you build, do you like the trains? Do you like city? Do you like cars? Do you like
You're
like
lagging out.
guns? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah. I said, what type of building, like Lego building, do you like the best? Do you like the trains? Do you like cars? Do you like modulars? Do you like some of the superheroes?
I kind of just like if anything comes to mind that I want to build, I'll probably just build it. Unless it's
Hmm.
something like really complicated. Like I've tried to build starships in the past, like big collabs with like 6 of my friends. They would look
Okay.
really good, but then we would have to take them apart because they were just too big to have and keep.
Okay. Okay. So you into some of the Star Wars, the Lego Star Wars stuff, are you?
Yeah, actually, I last year I was a big Star Wars fan and I collected
Hmm.
like 20 battle packs. And this
Ah,
year, I actually plan on getting, I think it's the 501st battle pack that's coming in the summer of 2019. And I'm
okay.
really excited for that one.
Okay, good deal, man. Good deal. Yeah, I wasn't going to get into Star Wars, and then I just got bit by the bug, and all the Lego that started buying was just Star Wars stuff, and so I'm actually working on some Star Wars stuff, some custom Star Wars stuff myself. So I can appreciate the next person that's in the Lego Star Wars. So,
I,
tell me about your building process. Take me through one of your builds that you do. What's your thought process? How do you sketch your stuff out, or is it all like do you create just from the top of your head?
of that I got for like my 6th birthday, just filled with like train pictures and
Okay.
train stuff. And
Okay.
like this is America. I don't working on this one right now, but it's just pictures of small trains to big trains. Like they got the
Mhm.
daylight on here.
Okay.
And for things like guns, like I'm like a nerd for Halo. I got like stacks of Halo games.
Okay.
And I would just like take out the instruction manual and that would come with like pictures of all the guns. I would just lay that out and I would just start building and just kind of guessing what it would look like. And
Okay.
usually I'm spot on, but like sometimes it fails. Like did the so, but the rest of them, like I made a sniper rifle, a battle rifle, which I still have, and
Mhm.
a Magnum and an SMG, and they all turned out fine.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it kind of just depends what I'm building.
Okay. Good deal, man. Good deal. Do you belong to any like Lego clubs? You say you build with your friends. I mean, do you belong to an
Well,
official Lego club?
no, not an official club. I kind of just see kind of what other people are into, and then
Mm.
like with the club with my friends, we kind of just did that for school,
Mhm.
and it was about the full grade school year that, and even through 7th grade, because we all like switch schools and go to different classes. Since our middle school in 7th grade, some of us went to West Junior High, some of us went to North. People at West, I'm at West. We would just kind of hang out over the summer
Mhm.
or just go to each other's houses and we would just bring our stuff there and we would just build from there.
Okay. Okay. Good. You sound like you got a good group of friends, man. I wish my friends build with me. I'm a loner. Um, so it sounds like you have a lot of hobbies other than Lego. What are those hobbies? And some of those hobbies are, I would say, I would guess that you're a gamer. So I mean, does that spill over into your Lego hobby at all?
Yeah, especially like I said before, the Halo franchise. I just love Halo, and I watched people like Nick Brick,
Mm-hmm.
my different username,
Yeah.
Brick Built Replicas, and Nate Dogg. Like I watch all of them who build Lego guns. Like they don't even have to be Halo. They could just be like a cool looking Lego gun. I'll be like, whoa, I want to build that. So I'll just type on my iPad that
Mm-hmm.
certain gun, and I would just build from there, basically.
Okay. Good
And
deal, man.
from a sports perspective of things, I
Mm-hmm.
actually have built a baseball field before that did not turn
Okay.
out too well.
You got to try again, man. Don't give up.
Yeah, and also I tried a basketball court, but I don't got any of them hoops, so I
Okay.
can't really do that.
Okay. Okay. That's a good deal, man. So what games? What you say you play Halo? Are you into Fortnite as well?
Oh, I kind of forgot about the that game. Fortnite. I play that every day, nonstop. Like my longest time on Fortnite is like 8 hours,
Okay. Okay.
and that's low key. Just about it. I just play Fortnite. I don't really try to build any guns from Fortnite. I don't really see. Sometimes I just don't see the need to.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize for my face not showing. My phone's about
Uh,
like at 20%, but
no worries, man.
it's
As
just.
long as we can hear your voice, man, you're good, man. I understand that.
But yeah, Fortnite is just a thing where I'll play, get bored. I'd switch over to Halo 5 Guardians, play that,
Mm-hmm.
get bored of that, turn my Xbox off, go upstairs, and then play with more Legos.
I got you, man. Lego trumps all, man. It does, man. It does. So, what was your most difficult Lego project?
Definitely the Milwaukee Road 261 that I brought to Philly Brickfest. That took me so long to do. We had to
Mm-hmm.
order so much stuff for that. I had like 20 million Mall of America trips to go to that pick a brick wall that they got there because that's like the only pick a brick wall in
Mm-hmm.
Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go there, get all the bricks that I need. And this one day, I found a whole bunch of slopes, and I was like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
hallelujah!" And I grabbed like 2 cups of those, and then
Uh-huh.
a bunch of tiles, and then that's basically it. That's kind of how I do things.
Okay. Oh, so you live close to that mall that has the Brickmania store in it,
Mm,
don't you?
mm-hmm.
Oh man, you my new best friend, man. I might have to Western Union some money to go to that store and buy some stuff for me.
That stuff is really expensive though. We went there.
Yeah, it
One gun
is.
is like $2. I'm like, whew.
Man, after the show, man, I need you to go down there and let me know, like tomorrow. Let me know if the Fifth Element taxi's down there, bro. If the Fifth Element taxi's down there, you got to give me a call. You gotta let me know it's in there, man. Because you go on their website, a lot of their stuff sell out on a website, but you can get that stuff at that store. And I don't, I live on the East Coast, so taking a flight is just it's just for Lego. I don't know. I might do it though.
Yeah, I see you.
Yeah. So man, I guess you new to the I guess the online Lego community.
Yeah, I'm pretty new to it. I've only been like I think it was like 2 years ago that I kind of started getting into it, and then it was up
Hmm.
until last year when I started talking to people like Glenn Holland and Kel
Hmm.
Leibhart and
Hmm.
Owen Mester to help me with the train thing.
Yeah.
And then I don't really talk to any of the gun builders because I feel like I can just do that part on my own. But when it comes to the train stuff, I usually get a little bit lost because that stuff can get really confusing really
Okay.
quick.
Okay. Um. Yeah, I can understand that. I can definitely understand that. It's tough. How do you feel about I guess about the YouTube and the Twitch community? Does it help you with your builds, like getting just advertising your builds a little bit, or just showcasing your skill?
Yeah, if I don't really use Twitch. I don't even think I have it as an app,
Mm-hmm.
but on YouTube, if it if it helps with my skill, yeah, I'll use it. Like special building techniques, like
Mm-hmm.
I'll totally use that. But that's the thing where if I have to use it, then I will. But if I don't have to use it, I don't see a point in using it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll kind of just go with that simple brick on top of brick technique until I really need something. Like for a trigger, I would use um, a Technic brick with an
Hmm.
axle, and then another Technic brick. It's like super easy.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
if I don't see it, if I don't have a reason to use that kind of technique, then I just won't use it at all, basically.
Right. You just yeah. I understand that. Um. So tell me, man, you went to what was the last show you went to?
The last school, the
The,
last
the last
school.
Lego show.
Oh, the last show I went to was Brickfest Live in St. Paul, Minnesota.
Now tell us about that event. How was that event?
It was really cool because Brickmania were there and they had the USS Missouri with them.
Right.
That was some really amazing stuff to see.
Right.
And buying things like since I think that's like near their headquarters, they actually had stuff like really cheap. Like some guns were like 50 cents, and
Okay.
some guns were up to $1.50.
Mm-hmm.
But it was pretty good. There wasn't really a lot of displays. It was more for the selling kind of
Mm-hmm.
side of things. But I say it was definitely worth it, especially since I saw like. But when I first got into Lego, I was into that. I was into Ninjago, and they had a
Mm-hmm.
lot of them old sets that I had as a little kid, and I was like, "Wow, I kind of wish I still had those, but I
Yeah.
don't."
Well, you can find them. You find them. They're on eBay or Bricklink, man. If you want them, you catch up to them again.
Yeah.
So out of the shows that you've been to, you've been to that one, and I know you've been to one in Philly. Uh, um, I guess what I want to know is, I guess for like displayers, who had the best displayers? Was it the one in back at home or the one you went out to Philly?
When I went to Philadelphia, I think some of the best displayers were the pen look layout, just
Yeah,
because of all the train stuff that they had there. It was
yeah.
really something to see, because I have never seen a layout like that before unless it was on the screen. So I was
Hmm.
like, whoa, that's like next level high tier stuff that I could never do alone.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a fan of Pinlug too. They always bring some nice stuff. They do. So tell me, what was your most out of your Lego life, which is very, very, very short here. But out of your Lego experience, what was your most memorable interaction you had with someone in, regarding your Lego hobby? Can you remember?
Kill Leipart, definitely. Like, meeting him was something very special that I'll probably remember for the rest of my life, considering that it was at my first Lego convention,
Mm-hmm.
and it was in a place, and it was far away from my home, so it was kind of like a once in a lifetime thing.
Okay.
So it was like very memorable, and meeting you there too was good.
Okay. Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
Yeah,
You was great, man. And anything I could do to pass along, the good hobby, man. I'm definitely for it, man. And you're on your way to doing some big things, man.
thank
All
you.
right. All right, folks. Welcome to On the Icebox with Iceberg Bricks. Our guest today is Eli Brick Trains. He's on YouTube, so definitely go follow him on YouTube. Young builder, and we're gonna actually get into his medium of Lego. He started with trains, but it looks like he's venturing out just a little bit more. And we'll talk about it. We'll definitely talk about it. But definitely check this young man out on YouTube. It's Eli Brick Trains with a Z. All right, here we go. So when you were at Philly Brickfest, you got to meet this guy right here on the that's on the left side of you here.
Yes.
Dumpster
Yep.
Brick, and I'm a big fan of him. I think he's a member of Pinlug, right?
No.
No, okay.
No.
So tell us about your experience with Brickstar, and Dumpster Bricks, and there's a couple other YouTubers right there on that panel there.
Actually, honestly, meeting the Brick Maniac was actually, since he's more my age and he's
Mm-hmm.
more kind of my style. Like, I was
Mm-hmm.
kind of happy to meet him because we were both like super hyper about this, and we were like all hype and stuff. And all the
Right.
more mature adults were like chill, but also kind of hype on the inside.
Right.
But like all the younger kids were not like younger as in like 6 year olds, like younger as in like 12 to like 15-year olds. We were like going crazy.
Yeah. I remember my first experience with Philly Brickfest. I was actually a spectator. I didn't display the first time, and I think the joy that you felt like that day was the same joy that I felt when a year ago. And I was excited this year. I was excited. I was more nervous than excited. I was nervous because I knew that Philly Brickfest was a big show, and some folks spend a year prepping their stuff up for this show, like myself, and you kind of hope that someone would like your stuff, or even ask you questions about your stuff, and so that kind of takes some of the fun out because you're nervous. So that's probably
D-
why adults are quiet, because they're nervous.
that makes sense. But like, probably the biggest thing that happened to me there was being
Mhm.
on Beyond the Brick. That was
Yeah.
some next level crazy. Like, I on the inside, I just wanted to scream. And lo and behold, I was on there with the Brick Maniac. So like, we were explaining our stuff as kind of like a group.
Right. That's good stuff. Yeah. And what's amazing is that you can who these people are on YouTube. You know who they are. And then like you can also, when you see them in person, their personalities don't change. They're very approachable. Like the Brick Maniac, he's very, very approachable young guy like yourself, and very happy about Lego. So that's definitely, that's a good experience to have.
Mhm.
So this here was your display. Tell us about this Lego train that you created.
Since it was my first year, and I didn't really have a lot of like landscape or anything. And me and my mom were thinking about it. We're like, since we were flying and not driving, that I couldn't really bring a lot of stuff anyway.
Right.
And we thought about it, and we were like, well, if we had all that landscape and stuff, it would kind of defeat the purpose of bringing a Lego train to a convention, because then all the attention would go off of the train and onto all the landscape and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So those are kind of the reasons why it's pretty plain. But I mean, it was still fun. I actually had 3 passenger cars, but one of them broke, sadly,
Okay.
in the
Yeah.
suitcase. So I
Right.
kind of just used that as just building stuff off of it, just at the hotel
Okay. Okay.
before. So I didn't have to just take that apart and do that. But yeah,
Okay. Good deal, man. So tell us about what's the name of this train here?
that's the Milwaukee Road 261. It's running in Minneapolis and St. Paul right now. It got restored in 2013 in the Minneapolis locomotive shops in downtown Minneapolis.
Okay.
And it's just been kind of like a key thing. Because even when I was at one of my friends' houses, I heard it and I was like, whoa, that's so cool. And they're like, what? Was there a train? I'm like, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. It looks real good too, man. Real good. Um, and so, what before you tell me about this picture here? So you meet up with the guys from Pinlug, and you show them your train, and tell us about your experience with Pinlugging and train.
Well, before I even brought it to the layout, it was the day before. I
Mm-hmm.
asked Kale if on Saturday I could just run my engine for the on the Penlug layout,
Mm-hmm.
and he said that I could, but I forgot on Saturday, so on Sunday that's when I did it. But on Friday night, I got to run that on the Penlug layout for the first time, and it was just a crazy experience just to see what it was like to have your own model run on something that's way bigger than what you have.
Okay. Okay. Good deal, man. And kudos for Pinluck, for helping you out there, because they did have an extravagant layout, like with the turntable and everything too, man. So that that was probably quite an experience.
Hmm.
So tell us about the this next picture on the right here, the train that you're holding up. Is that the
That
same
one,
one?
no, that is
That's
that's a different one that I made in 2017, like late
okay.
2017, around the time that I was going into 6th grade. But I decided to take that one apart because it wasn't like anywhere to scale or scaled in any way to the actual one in real life. Like it was scaled, but like it was just too fast. It was like those toy model trains that MTH used to make back in like 1930. It was like those template trains, so it was just out of scale and too fast. And I
Hmm.
wanted to build something else that was more my style, and
Okay.
that's when I decided to build the 261. That's on the left.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So then you shift gears for a bit, and so tell us about what you're making here.
Well, actually, I wasn't at the time during this picture. It actually had just fell apart, and that was just a couple days ago that my mom took that with my phone. But it was it had fallen apart when I walked downstairs. I put it on the ground. I went to go get a drink and then my dog had stepped on it or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to fix that. So she took a picture of that, and then the it might be the next picture that you show, but that one is when it was completed and when it was in my hand. Yeah,
Okay.
that one.
Okay.
And then the next one is actually kind of a more updated version where it looks more sleek and it just looks better, in my opinion.
Well, so where'd you get this idea from?
It is the Halo 3 battle rifle.
Halo 3 battle rifle. Okay. All right. Man, this stuff looks this is on the Nick Bricks level, man. Like, actually, taking a video game incorporated, Lego build. So yeah, I mean, you're definitely doing your thing, man. And so continue to, keep building, man. And like you got a definitely good medium. Like you know, just the fact that you picked up a book about railroad trains and decided to build Lego, that speaks volumes, man. That speaks volumes because you're willing to learn about what you're building about. You're not just throwing bricks together.
Yep.
And also you're also picking up like you going towards the gaming medium, man. Don't ever stop that, man, because it's so, I mean, like your library becomes so unlimited, things that you can build with the video game and stuff. So that, I mean, that's definitely a huge deal, man.
Mhm. Definitely. I built this battle rifle mainly to show my friends and brag to them that I can build better than them
Mm.
because I like to do that, and they get mad at me, and then they try to build something better than I did, and I'm like, no, you're not better than me. But
That's awesome.
I also built that. So if I go to another Lego convention, which I might go to Philly again this year, I gotta like
Okay.
beg my mom for that. But if
Yeah.
if if that's still there, I'll bring that, and then I'll have all my other guns to kind of show what I started at and what am at that point in time. And then I'll also have, like, I asked my mom, I'm like, hey mom, I kind of want to build this big battle scene display thing, and uh she she said, "Yeah, that's totally, like, that would be so fun, but that would cost a lot of money." I said, "Yep, it sure will."
Yeah, it's tough, man. That's always tough to, carry Lego builds with you when you're traveling. And it's pretty tough. Like, I don't know if you remember him, but his name is Troy Anderson. His Agents of Mock, and so they actually put their stuff
Yep.
in suitcases. And he built the micro scale Asgard, and that was just, it was awesome. It was awesome. It was mini, so it was manageable to for him to take on a flight. And that's just some of the things that you got to think about when you travel like that. When you go off to travel, that your stuff will probably just be broken up on a plane.
Yeah, I mean, that's why that's kind of what I learned from when I brought the 261 to Philly Brickfest. I was thinking, like,
Hmm.
maybe I should have made this, or it could, like, split in half in some way, so then I could pack it up better and
Hmm.
then just click it back together when it was done. Kind of with, like, Technic pins and Technic bricks. Just, like, something as simple as that could
Hmm.
keep the whole thing just in one piece, but it would be
Yeah,
in two pieces. But the two pieces in one piece.
gotcha. Yeah, man. Yeah, good deal, man. So, let me ask you one more question before we let you off of the ice box. Um, so let's see. 10 years from now, which you'll still be young, you'll be about 22. Your Lego career has jumped off. You're this big time YouTuber, Lego YouTuber, and everybody knows your name. What's some of the things that you would say to your 10-year older self about Lego that you may have maybe forgot?
I would say just keep doing what you want to do, and don't let anybody, no matter how big, how small, um, just ruin that for you. Because that's your hobby, and no one can change what you love.
Awesome, man. And with that advice, man, you'll go a long way, man. I'm sure you will, man. You definitely will. Hey, so Brick Smith, this goes out to Brick Smith, and I'll let him know that I'm shouting him out in my video. Brick Smith, I need you to go follow Eli Brick. I need you to take Eli Bricks underneath your wing. I need you to groom Eli Bricks as a Lego YouTuber. That's my challenge for you, Brick Smith. So I need you to give back, because you're the community guy. I need you to give back to the community and reach out to this young man, because he knows a lot about Lego but needs to know more. And I think that we need to let him into our circle so he can blossom, because he's a superstar in the making. He is. So Brick Smith, go follow Eli. So where can they follow you, man? What else are you on? Are you just on YouTube? You on Instagram?
I'm on Instagram and Snapchat, but my Snapchat's probably not as important. But my Instagram is, man, I can't remember. Oh, it's Elijah_Stewie27 with no capitals.
Okay, all right. I'll make sure I'll put that in the credits. But thank you for coming on to the show, man. Thank you for sharing your bills with us, and I hope I get to see you at Philly Brickfest, man, so we can chat again. And I like to see what you're up to, your new bills that you're gonna bring.
All right, sounds like a plan to me. Thanks for having me.
Awesome deal. Awesome deal. All right, folks, that is going to conclude today's show. Thanks for stopping by. This young guy, man, young dynamic guy. He's not even a TFOL yet. He's a pre-TFOL. You guys need to go follow him. Eli Brick TRAINZ is his name on YouTube. TRAINZ with a Z. So definitely go do that. Well, folks, I'll catch you next time. I bid you peace, love, and Lego. See you next time.